I mean, what do you do
when a nigga tell
when a
you
nigga tell you
you're not a non-factor?
which means
You're
you're
nobody,
nothing.
nothing.
I mean,
What do you do
what do you do
when a nigga tell you
when a nigga tell you
that you're a
you're
non-factor,
non-factor?
a
Which
nobody?
means you're nobody, nothing. You're a non-factor, you're not even in the race. You niggas just in the way. I think fast, innovate. West Coast King, you just leasing out the real estate.
That's the premise shit I ever wrote.
You're a non-factor, you're not even in the race. You niggas just in the way. I think fast, innovate. West Coast King, you just leasing out the real estate.
And that's the shit I ever wrote.
Sorry to tell you, but you know one. Fuck you, little bro.
Sorry to tell you, but you know one. Fuck you, little buzz. Hey, yo, you know what to do, man. It's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappuccino, AK Bunny Hunter, BJ the Breezan, man. Top of the noon, man, going into the evening, man. Top of the noon, going into the evening. And if you're watching me, you listening to me right now, that means Allah, God, Jehovah, Yahshua, Yahweh, whatever category you want to put him in, but it's only one great power and spirit, man. He woke us up this morning, giving us another chance, man. Everybody who's alive today, man. Appreciate that. You've tapped in, you tuned into one of your favorite, most growing, riveting, epic podcast shows around, man. Rules of Engagement 2414. Go push that like, share, subscribe button, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know how y'all gossip. Make that gossip get around, word of mouth, man. Go tap in, tune in, subscribe to Rules of Engagement, man. It's one of the hottest shows around. And today's topic, today's subject, I'm coming in, man. I want to share with you guys. Ike Love, what it do? Ike. What's up, bro? Poof, Memphis is in the building. Memphis Tennessee is in the building, man. What it do, Memphis? Yeah, man. So I want to come on today, and what today's topic and subject is, man, is teaching those, teaching others, man, who may be in my situation or be in my position right now, or somehow finding themselves trembling down that path as well. So it's all about, teaching and passing on the word, man, of lessons, man. So y'all see what the topic say right there in YouTube world. You see what the top title say in YouTube world, man. CEO Nino Cappuccino. CEO Nino Cappuccino, man. Wise men lessons. Wise men lessons. Hashtag Sony Orchard Group. Hashtag Active Entertainment. Hashtag Cappuccino Films. Hashtag 2 Trill West Records, man. Y'all hear what the title say. CEO Nino Cappuccino, Wise Men Lessons, man. Hashtag Sony Orchard Group, man. Distribution, man. Hashtag 2 Trill West Records. Hashtag Cappuccino Films. Hashtag Active Entertainment, man. Let's go. And what I'm saying, man, is I'm sharing with you guys a lesson that was brought up on myself that I find myself going through and experiencing almost 9 years now, bro. And I want to come on and share this with you. That's it, bro, because this is my first time and definitely be my last, because I'm so hands-on with everything that I do, especially when I'm doing projects, whether it be music, a soundtrack, a music score to a film, whatever it may be, and my name is attached to it, my work ethic is attached to it, then I'm hands-on. I've always been that way. So I want to teach some of the youngins in the game who's coming up in the game right now, who's trying to, get to the levels or be in the levels of experience where I have been in my life and been able to experience on the music level. So it's cutthroat, bro. This music world is fucking straight up cutthroat. Ain't no trust factor. You can forget about that. Ain't no trust factor. Got shit to do with this music game, bro. It's all hardcore cutthroat, man. You feel me? And I just want to say that, man, and shout out, man, to those who's tapping in and buzzed in. But you're in for a good lesson. Stay tuned in, man. I'm right here. It's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappuccino, AK Bunny Hunter, BJ the Breezan, man. Let's go. Chat box, what it do? Mr. Mallory, what's up, Derek? Oh, you tapped in with us today, huh, D? Minnesota Twins is in the building.
Bitch, I'm a shockwave. You last shit ain't long enough. You ain't down for tickets, nigga. You ain't carry no guns. No one knew you before you blew up. All of a sudden, you hear the hardest nigga in the hood. That's the type of shit that give a bitch nigga kill. Don't make me turn your monkey ass and you don't budge. I'm playing no games, I'm saying no names. Slam streets, feel away, nigga, I don't care. You don't stop unless you fucking with the mafia. Ask around, nigga, the mission is impossible. Choose a non-factor, you not even in the race. You niggas just in the way. I think fast, innovate. West Coast King, who's just leasing out the real estate.
Yes, it's really shit I ever wrote.
Use a non-factor, you not even in the race. You niggas just in.
Use a non-factor, you're not even in the race. You niggas just in the way. Hey, listen, man. Check this out. Yeah, man, it's been a triumph, bro. First, real quick, update, man. I'm very excited about this news. I got it 3 a.m. this morning, about 3:45 this morning when I checked my email. Notifications went off, and I got a email from my distributors and from my publishing company, man, Dorrance Publishing, which is in Pennsylvania. So we're finally done through the editorial department, man. 2 years dealing with this shit, man, and we're finally done. I'm going into print, you guys. We going into final print, man, and not web, ebook. We're going into the final print of ebook. I'm already recording digitally right now as we speak. I've been recording for the last couple of weeks secretly. I'm going to start doing some live recordings while I'm in the studio recording on my book digitally, man. But I'm so excited, bro, that I'm finally getting to this level of getting the release date, my book signing date, and start campaigning and promoting this book, man, and actually have the material in hand and have the material where you guys can go order off top, man, via Amazon, Barnes and Noble's bookstores, all the major book outlets, bro. I am so excited. I cannot wait because I need my damn money, man. I need my investment all recouped and back and some, man. I needs mine. And speaking of money, Sony owed me right about now, man. They owe me a nice big lump sum over the years, man, of mechanical royalties, back pay, and even an advancement. And this is what we're here to talk about today, man. Me getting beat upside my head, brother. Basically putting myself in the clinches of a fucked up distribution situation, man. Straight up, man. I can't give it to you no other way but raw, uncut ribbon to the people, by the people, for the people. I can't sit there and sugarcoat. I ain't gonna sit there and try to make myself look a certain way because that ain't me. I'm gonna give it to you raw, just how it had happened to me, just how it has happened, and just how my mentor told it to me when I had the conversation with him and how he told it to me. And this guy is 73, 74 years old. So, man, first and foremost, I want to say shout out, man. Shout out to one of the greatest who ever done it, man, in management, productions, producing, executive producing, man. Shout out to my mentor, man. Shout out to Big Unc, man, because that's who I had to step on in and call, man, at the end of the day, man. I had to go and result this to Big Unc, man, and an attorney now, man, because normally I'd have flew this shit straight to my attorney. My attorney would have locked the load on it, and I would have never been in this situation. But it was a situation where I had a relationship with this particular Jew character, you feel me, who was the executive producer, CEO, owned his own distribution company. And for years, you know, he had been on me wanting to do some work with me. And I told him, we're going to work, man. We're going to get together, Jay. We're going to work soon. And so that time came. And I put my trust in the situation. You know, I validated the situation based on me and him being men and me knowing him and have a relationship in the industry rather than take that shit straight to my attorney. Boom, hey, here, fix. Abdullah Zuka, that's his name, Azuka Muka. Take this to him. Hey, man, this is Active Entertainment. This is my contract to them, man. Check it out. Go through it right now for me. Hit me back. Let me know what the deal is. Instead, I took it, read it briefly, went through it, and me having knowledge and knowing how to read through contracts and knowing the terminology, phrase, and the wording, and speaking the lingo, which is the language, I have a lot of understanding over the years from growing and experience from doing deals and been involved with my deals hands-on with an attorney. So I've been learned and taught from them. So this particular time, I read the contract and I thought it was a good, a cool contract because I did take it back to him 2 times and changed up some terms to make it satisfying to me. But boy, I tell you, you can miss some of the little itty bitty fine print and shit, man. If you're not really hands-on and on point with your shit, boy, when I tell you, listen, who that popped in? Powerhouse, what it do? Oh yeah, Cutes is a triple OG from that side, man. Cutes is a godfather. Big Cutes, Crip Cutes remind me of my big homies like TC. Feel me? Like TC in them, man, because that's the era he come from. Cutes is the real deal, man. Got nothing but respect for Cutes, man. Straight up. Yes, sir, man. Powerhouse is in the building, man. Poof. Who was that? Virtue. Virtue, so what it do? You know I can't never get your name right, so I'm going to spell it out. Virtuoso, man, in the building. So, yeah, listen, you guys. You got to really, really be hands-on and understanding when it comes down to the fine-tuned printing. As you see, the highlights on my contracts, this is what I went back and did. The highlights of it. What it do? +1. I see you, +1. Muddy Swamps in the building. I see you. So, yeah, so you got to really, really be, man, listen. So, nevertheless, I got myself caught up, man, with 2 of my films. Here's my second film right here, which is called, it's a documentary film based on hip hop versus game. I shot this about a decade ago. And what I did was, it was a thesis project when I was in school, and I turned it into a project where I invested my own money. I partnered up with my homeboy, Frederick Taylor, from out of Tomorrow Pictures, an executive producer over there, Miss Bernard and her, and I partnered up with them, and we produced this film and put it together. So I ended up with 2 projects in one instead of one. So I ended up with The Ear to the Street, which is a documentary film, Ear to the Streets, and then I ended up with King of Watts, which is a full-length feature film, man. A gritty, raw, full-length feature film. Never, ever seen before on television or cinematographer in the movies right now today. No one has ever got into our hood in the projects yet and shot a full-length film or shot a film cinematographer-wise showing the depths of our projects. I done that. I was the first to do it. My film has been on hold for the last several to 8 years why I couldn't release it to the public and release it on a major platform because I've got phone calls. I've had situations already set up when Tubi was first coming out, when Netflix first hit. Maverick. I got a relationship with the CEOs. I know the company. I know the whole company over there, Maverick. You know what I mean? So I've been to these companies before they became network channels in the digital world when it was hard copies. So now, based on I got myself caught up in this Frenchy contract, man. This Frenchy contract right here is real. It's real shitty and riggedy. I got to get myself out of it, which I'm legally bound out of it now. It's just about the paperwork technicalities and going through what I got to go through, and then I gotta go after Sony Orchard because it's money owed to me, man. It's back pay, it's royalties, it's mechanic royalties, it's money owed to me, man. Even advancement, and then it was distributed. You know, even internationally without my release and my consent, because I looked up, my shit was over there in Africa. My hard copies was in Walmart, which I never got a mechanical royalty check for those hard copies sold in Walmart, not knowing the numbers. But each time that I sent in with requests asking for the breakdowns each quarter, because that's what was supposed to have been done over the years when you have a contract binding situation with a distribution company. They're supposed to email you or mail you and send you in the quarterly numbers, the breakdowns, what's been sold, how many copies you been sold, the money calculation as far as their recoup, what they got coming and what you got coming. I never received none of this type of information. So what has happened is my good, smart, calculating ass, which did a dummy move this round. I did a dummy move. I didn't take this paperwork to my attorney, man, like I was supposed to. And I always keep an attorney on retainment. I always keep a lawyer, whether it's a criminal lawyer or entertainment lawyer. I keep an attorney on retainment, bro, for these type of things and to seal my deals. So I keep my attorney on retainment. I did not take this to my lawyer. So now what it has boiled down to, man, it boiled down to me. I called Big A on it first. Big A gave me some advice on it. Big A meaning Big Arnold, DPG management. We got a real strong, thorough relationship. And so from there, I said, you know what, man? I was sitting back. I got a phone call from a great guy of mine, man, great mentor, great respect. And I thought, I said, oh shit. And I doubled back and I just called Uncle Stan, man. Shout out to Uncle Stan Shepherd, man. One of the greatest that did it in the game, man. One of the greatest iconic individuals who have done it in the game, man. Shout out to Mr. Stan Shepherd, man. Feel me? Y'all know Shepherd Lane Records, man. Y'all big Stan, man. Shout out to Unc, man. So yeah, man, and I had to step in and get it Unc, man. So right now, I'm dealing with my legal technicalities and my legal measurements on this shit, man, and my legal attack, man. So again, it was a lesson. And this is why I want to come on today, just basically freestyle, share this information with you guys and with those out there who may find yourself right now caught up in a digital distribution with these old raggedy digital companies that you ain't even signed a deal with. You ain't sit down, negotiated nothing with these companies, no nothing, because it's a third-party deal that was done up on hand, which has been done to me. I did a distribution, excuse me. I did a subsidiary, meaning I did a joint venture deal with a independent instead of major, an independent distribution company, which was a PMD deal, promotions, marketing, and distributions. And I cut back on accepting a big advance so that I could take that money from the advance and put it into my promotion and marketing. So I had Bun do the drops. We did some drops on it. We did some promotional drops. I had B do the drops, and a couple of my other artists on the drops, featured on the drops. So I did my own drops, cut the cost, the budget costs on that, so I didn't have to pay anyone else because I had my own in-house productions. So I knocked all that out, did that, but in the processing, nothing was never done accordingly from the contract standards of agreement from the company's end, meaning on the communication level of making sure I got my numbers quarterly so that I would know what's going on. So it's affecting me drastically right now because now I went and put myself in positions and placed myself in positions for other offers and other deals from other network companies right now in the last couple of years to sell my films. And I'm on hold. I'm on pause because when they ran everything was clean and golden until they said Sony Orchard has rights. They have rights over your music and your film. I said, Sony Orchard don't have no damn rights and nothing over my shit. I own everything. I own the masters. I got the masters. I own the masters. I own the masters to the soundtrack album, SRN, with the Streets of Mine. Every feature on there, the feature releases. I got the releases from every feature that was paid for, from French Montana to Lil Webby, Boosie. I got songs on niggas. Straight up. I own them songs. Big Grit, you know what I'm saying? Me, Kurt Cobain, I own these songs, but I cannot release these songs right now because I'm going through the battle with Sony Orchard Group, which was a third-party digital distributor that has took on my music and my film and my project and clamped it down with this son of a bitch without me even knowing. So this is why I say, man, you got to be careful and you got to really be hands-on and know your shit stepping into this game, film and music. It don't even matter. Just the entertainment world, period. Because it's rugged, bro, and it's crooked. You know what I'm talking about? So it's cool because it's a lesson. I've learned from it. But I'm at that edge right now, and I'm at that peak right now where the worst has happened to me already over the years because of me being held up to where now they got to release. So it's all about just taking the legal measurements, the legal steps to the point where I'm going to get my releases to where you guys will see these projects come to light on the big screen and on your network channels that you look at daily, from Tubi to Hula, you know what I'm saying, me on down to Pluto, you know what I mean? So you will see my projects, man, because I'm going to push that envelope to the hardest and to the fullest when that time comes. But right now, I got to still battle with the legal technicalities of this shit, man, and it's frustrating, bro. It's very frustrating. This is why it's so hard. I don't release a lot of my music online right now no more because every time I'm putting up my songs, especially when I play songs off the album, they immediately get the monetization. They eating off my album and they strike my shit and tell me it's a copyright strike. How do you strike a company that owned the music, produced the music, wrote the music, created the music, and it's their shit? How do you come along as a company and you strike and copyright this company and tell them, oh no, they freezing your shit, it's the copyright? Hey bro, this is crazy, crooked game. Because at first I wasn't realizing this till over the years. You know, why am I not receiving mechanical royalties? Why am I not getting paid? And so I started questioning. And now coming to find out the company up to move, because you know, at this time, you know, I didn't went and knocked on doors physically. This a few years back when you still physically go to an office. I didn't went and knocked on doors. I'm bamming on doors now, nigga. Hey, kind of files, they done moved, relocated, Las Vegas, some damn where. So it's like it's a crooked business, bro. It has its good, it's bad, and it's ugly. That's what this business is all about at the end of the day, man. It has its good, it's bad, and it's ugly, man. Straight up. So you got to be on point with this shit, man. Hey, and for those that's tuned in, tapped in right now, if you didn't know, you know right now, man. You tapped in, you tuned in for one of the biggest growing epic podcast shows around, man. Rules of Engagement. Go push that like, share, subscribe button somewhere and tell a friend, man. It's CEO Nino Cappuccino, a.k.a. Bunny Hunter BJ, the breezer, man, in the building, man. Hey, and also, you guys, listen. I'm glad to say, man, that I'm collaborating. This has been a year coming now because we had planned this over a year. We planned this about a year now, so it's a year over in the makings. Of my young homie contacting me and calling me and telling me, you know, gee, let's do it, man. Let's get it in. Let's get it in right quick. So yeah, we're about to give y'all one, give y'all a good show. I'm about to sit down with Al Prophet, with the show Al Prophet. Me and young Big Stretch, man. Feel me? It's gonna be Bunny Hunter BJ and Big Stretch, man. We finna sit down and set the record straight for you suckers out there. For all you suckers and you out of town ass East Coast niggas know what we're talking about. You manipulating ass niggas. We finna set the record straight, nigga. So y'all stay tuned in, man. Stay tuned in for the Al Prophet show, man. Bunny Hunter BJ, a.k.a. CEO Nino Cappuccino, and Big Stretch Dog, a.k.a. Stretch a Dollar, man. It's going down, man. We going in on you niggas. We going ham, man. Straight up. We going ham. Uncut. Raw. We going ham, man. That's a show y'all ain't gonna want to miss, man. So yeah. Real quick, who in the chat box that jumped in. The revolutionary. Oh, revolutionary asked me a question. He said, what do that mean? He put my readers on right quick because I don't want to miss that. He said, Cap, what do they need? John Doe, what to do, John Doe? Luke, what's up, Luke? I got you, revolutionary. I just want to make sure I don't miss none of our folks. Luke, oh, my birthday was good, Luke. Thanks for asking. Okay, revolutionary. What that mean when they say copyright strike, they striking your music. They striking your material. If you put up some material, especially if you put up material if you put up material you don't own, or music you don't own, or you put up a skit or something and you don't own it, then the content creators have every right in the world. They can strike that. They can strike that and it becomes a copyright strike because you're not the original creator. You're not the creator of that content. This is why it's crazy how YouTube got this shit set up, because by standards and by the rules, it wouldn't be a lot of content creators on this YouTube channel right now, technically, bro, because cats don't create their own material. They take material from others and they create a channel which that material generates and modifies and brings modifications to the audience because it's in demand material of excitement, meaning the fights, the update controversies, like the fucking little bullshit to Woody Trial shit, which I'm gonna get to on another on a subject I'm on here when we do the show. We talking about that definitely. It brings you all the current affairs, things of that nature. So when you chop that stuff up and you chop it up, you edit and you spice it up into a good looking storyboard, and then you place it out there into the entertainment world, it becomes entertainment and exciting. So these channels benefit from the work of others. I don't get that shit. That's why I had to, me and man, I used to stay on, get on them niggas, get my shit up off they shit. Don't steal none of my material. Go use my material and chop it up, make clips off of it. Now you over there getting paid. I ain't getting $1 off of that. I ain't making a dime off of my own material on somebody else's channel, bro. That's the part of this shit I don't like. It's like they need to change the ruling of the monetization when it comes to that, man. Like you can't steal somebody else's content and get paid off the video. That don't make no sense to me, man. Like a nigga take my soundbite or something you say and make a 1 minute clip and put it on his channel, and he may have a following of 50,000, 60,000, right? And that clip do, let's say, 85K, 90K. He get to eat off that clip. So imagine him having 20 clips like that of 20 other individuals' content. That's a check for him or her or whoever's doing it, whoever's creating that type of channel. That's a check, man. Again, that's game, bro. That's this digital game I'm giving y'all. It's a cold world, but it has its benefits. And again, even the digital system we in now is the good, bad, and ugly, bro. It's the good, bad, and ugly. It has its benefits, then it definitely has its downfalls and its fucked up faults, man. So you got to be wise, you got to be careful, man. And you have to be hands-on with your shit. You cannot be no lazy individual stepping in the game talking about you a boss or you want to own your own and you're scared. And then you're scared to be able to step up to the plate and talk and negotiate when you get amongst the big dogs or the big wigs. You know how many cats I done seen in the game crash? And I don't mean crash out like stupid, like just crash, just buckle up when they get around the big wigs. What's the cat got you niggas' tongue? They got a big old lump in his throat because he's scared to talk. He's so excited. Fuck all that. Let's get down to the business. Let's get down to the negotiating. I need to walk out here changed man when I leave today. And that's the only way these things happen. I need to walk out of here changed man, meaning I walked in today worth about $2,500 and I'm leaving out this bitch worth about $25,000 because the deal was cut. The check was cut. It's that type of mentality and approach, man. And that's my get in. So I've always been wise in the game with this shit, bro, and smart on it. But I messed up. I messed up on this situation, TV Land, and to be the first to admit. Because you can make a mistake. We make mistakes. And I messed up with that one, bro, and got myself in a real messed up situation that I'm going to get myself out of. That's for damn sure. Understand that one, though. You feel me? But it's just the procedures you have to go through, man. And I just thank God, for just even having the mentality, having the mindset, the change in mindset, the growth coming up out of where I come from, to be able to continue to allow my mind to grow mentally, to educate myself, man, to spiritually educate myself, spiritually, be entwined just with the spirit world of God and just that energy, period. So it's like, it's just cool. It's all right, man. I take that lump, bro. It's cool. I take that. It's not quite an L. It's not an L when, you can do something about it. It's not an L when you have options. Feel me? Like Uncle told me, we got options. We just going to have to take those options and step to those options right now, man, and make one of those options become beneficial to us now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, today's topic, it was about me giving you guys the wisdom and knowledge of one of my major mistakes that I have made in the game. Been in the game 20 plus years now, man, in this game. I made a mistake. It's like I finally found myself coming to the level, and this ain't the first mistake. Now, don't get me wrong. I've made physical mistakes in the game, which have blackballed me from a lot of major work, been around a lot of big key names, key actors in the game. I've been around them. And a lot of these cats, they end up being, they was petrified of me, scared. You know what I'm saying? So, and that wasn't good for me, because how could you work with somebody or be on set with somebody you petrified of, you inferior of? Then the job ain't gonna get done. So it's harder for that director or harder for that casting director or that executive producer to bring me in and hire me if I got a direct relationship with them, because I didn't took on work, I didn't took on jobs and built relationships, because this is what this industry is about. It's about relationships. It's about who you know and what you know. And I have a great rapport relationship with a lot of individuals in the business, one thing I can say. And so I took on a lot of work for less pay, you know what I mean? Back burner pay, and still got the work done based on a relationship, because I knew this particular director was headed somewhere, or this particular producer is the next big producer, or this next casting director is the next big casting director. You never know. So you don't want to burn those bridges. You got to build those relationships. Don't be greedy and think every situation, oh, it's about the money. I want to check. And you go sell your ass out for a little punk ass $500 for that particular day for a work. And they might want to underpay you and say, well, can we give you $250 a day instead of $500 a day? Can we give you $250 a day, and then we give you co-producing credits? Oh, no, I don't want none of that. Just give me my $500 a day. All right. Now, they done hired you, booked you for your little 2 or 3 days, paid your $1,500. You out of here. You don't got no relationship, no rapport with nobody on that crew, none of the producers, the casting director, nobody, because they're not going to forget that. They only remember the greatness and the good of the good people, the people they got good rapports with. That's anybody. Think about that. You're not going to remember a nigga who gave you problems and you hired him. Yeah, you're going to remember him, not to never hire him, but you're not going to remember on no good. Say, oh, yeah, call Skippy. I definitely want Skippy in my film. He's a good person. He's a hard worker. Call Skippy. You ain't going to do that. And that's how this game is built, bro. That's why you see so many people in the same rotation on the same projects, because of the relationships most of the time. A lot of times nowadays, because they giving up they giving up the long neck and the ass and all that, whatever's ass up on them. They willing to go sleep on the couch, man. Basically, they willing to go lay down on the couch. So it's a different ball game now. So for individuals like myself and the other real men in the game, it's harder for the hustle now if you're not doing it independently. So, man, it's a cold game, bro. It's a cutthroat game. It's a game of non-trust. Non-trust. But you can best believe, Sony and Orchard, I'm knocking on y'all damn door, and I want my damn money, man. I want everything I got coming, man. For sure, for Shiggity, I need that release, man, come the first of the year. I need that release. I'm out of here, finito. I don't want to see nothing with no Sony Orchard copyright strike shit on my stuff. Nothing, bro. And that's my goal now, man. But y'all get ready, man. Y'all get prepared. They told me it's about 5 to 7 weeks in printing. So it's another stage. So 5 to 7 weeks. And we talking about September now, 5 to 7 weeks. We're looking at October. So at the end of October, I should be getting an update on the actual release date. I'm pressing. I'm doing my best trying to press for this release dates for Christmas, because I want to package everything the way I got it packaged, because I'm selling these pre-orders first. It's only going to be 150 copies. It's only going to be 150 exclusive copies of a pre-order package of my book, which is the whole package. It's going to be $100 package. It's a $100 package. Merch, signed. It's both of my albums, signed albums, the actual hard copy DVD copy of the movie King of Watts, plus an exclusive copy of the book, which is a different book from the actual release book, because these are only 150 exclusive copies, bro. 150. You ain't gonna be able to get these copies nowhere else in the world, nowhere else in the book game. I only did 150. Only did 150 exclusive copies. The rest of my copies won't be like the 150, bro. It won't be like the package. You can't order the package after my release. You won't get that same package. It's not going to be the same way. You can just order the book itself, but you will not get the package. The package is only for pre-orders. And I'll be announcing my pre-order dates and announcing the pre-order and how to order your pre-orders when the pre-orders go up, man. So for those out there who really support me, you really down with me in the game, man, and you're a reader and you love great material. I put it like this. My shit is guaranteed, or I give your damn $100 back. When I sell and I'm gonna make this announcement, when I do my pre-sales, you don't like my book, send it back, free shipping on my company, and I'm gonna return your money, man. You can keep my merch. You can keep it all. That's how good I know my shit is. Man, listen, bro, the people gonna be proud of me. The people is gonna be proud of me, because they're gonna say, damn, coming from my era, learning from a lot of the greats before me, like the Legacy Hughes, the Donald Goins, the Iceberg Slims, you know what I mean? The list just goes on. Reading, studying, mastering them, and then being placed in a situation under pressure, facing 40 years of my life in a cell with my best friend, man, my crimey, him facing 25, big stress facing 30 years, under pressure, I started writing my first novel, which is called 25 Wicked Ways. It was a sex novel based on relationships from a psychological standpoint, from a man's perspective to a woman's perspective, teaching men how to be men when it comes down to your woman, teaching a nigga how to lock and load on his woman, all the way to the physical technicalities. I wrote that book under pressure, facing 40 years to life, bruh. The homies thought out, he was like, man, the G, I don't, this nigga here, little dim light in a cell in the blood module, 1997. I wrote that book, my first novel. And that was my determination point. Often put me a 20-book catalog on its own. So from 97, when I got caught up and had to go lay down and lost my distribution deal, me and Bun, I had to lay down for a criminal threat for 9 months. They sent me to the pen after being on the street for 30 years. I went in the pen, I locked down. I ain't give a fuck about none of y'all politics. I told every nigga on the yard, I don't give a shit about no politics. Don't come to me, nigga, about nothing. I'm from Nixon going bounty hunters. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit that's going on. I went in my own world and I knocked down 4 books. Some niggas can't do. I knocked down 4 fucking novels. 200-some page novels. I did 4 of them, not 1. 4 that niggas couldn't do. I did it in 9 months. That's how focused I was, man. That's how determined I was, and that's how I took myself and put myself in the equation. I went in the day rooms and shit. Niggas already knew, oh, that's OG. OG gonna sit at the table. My shit was already booked. I'll be sitting at the whole table by myself, writing with my dagger. I got a dagger in my book because I'm going to slice a nigga up. I ain't finna play with you young niggas. None of that. I would drag one of you niggas in this shower and poke your ass so quick, I wasn't playing no game. And then I wasn't used to being in no dormitory type setting. I was in CRC. So I was already on point with I remember I got packed out in this motherfucker by about 60 motherfucking Crips in CRC when it was dangerous in the hotel, nigga. I'm blooding through that motherfucker, going to chow, nigga. I'm flamed up. Man, them niggas caught me coming down the stairs. Ain't no police. Ask the Crips, ask the real blood niggas in CRC in the hotel how it was in the 80s, nigga. I don't know about this 2 millennium shit, but the 80s, Bloods ain't supposed to go to CRC, homie. That wasn't one of our yards. I'll be the first nigga to tell you, nigga, CRC was not a blood yard, nigga. Them Crips had that motherfucker on super duper lock. And that hotel is humongous. That some bitch is about, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flights, 5 or 6 flights, about 5 or 6 floors. And it looked just like that, a big old humongous ass hotel. A big prison hotel, man, full of goddamn rooms and cells and bruh, them Crip niggas called me. Niggas say, cut that nigga BJ. I looked at what's happening. What's up? They said, oh, cuz, what's happening? What's happening? Bonnie Hunters, what's happening, blood? Bing, all no nigga, 5. Bing, 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 bing. Them niggas on me. I'm squabbling. All I remember was when I was fighting down the stairs, because when the doors open and let people out of the chow to go down the stairs. And that's the only place where the CEOs come out of the modules at that point, and they heard the rumbling, and that's how they was able to get to me. Man, them CEOs wouldn't have heard them niggas on there whooping on me. Man, them niggas probably would have thrashed me up in that bitch at that moment in time, because my name rang. Niggas know I was a problem. I was an asshole, man, to the system, and I was a thrasher. I was a real blood thrasher on this shit, nigga. I thrashed on Crips. So when them niggas caught me, boy, listen, they gave me havoc. I ain't gonna bullshit you with the bullshit, man. Hey, as always, they come up out of it, you feel me, and do what he do, because it was a part of the territory, man. This is what I'm saying. We are cut from cloths, not Pampers, not diapers. Our era, first, second, third generation, we were cut from cloths. Our mamas used to hang our diapers up on the line in the projects. You go in the projects, you see diapers hanging up on the line, nigga. Real diapers. Real talk. Ask your aunties and your uncles if you're thinking bullshit. You see clothespins with diapers hanging up on the lines, nigga, because we was made cut from diapers, nigga. Real cloths, not paper diapers, not Pampers. Real cloths. So it's a big difference, man. So it groomed real strong, solid men. Both sides. Crips and Bloods. Keyways, Bloods, pimps, hustlers. It was real strong individuals, bro, period. This IG just struck my damn IG again for what? This shit crazy. So anywho, yeah, man. So I just want to come on and share that with you guys, man. You know, with the knowledge with you guys, because it's like I know someone's out there, man, of many that's going through exactly what I'm going through. You wondering why is your music, or why can't you get your film off the ground as far as the network release? When you own everything and you got all, especially if you got all your paperwork intact, you got all the releases on anybody, you got featured on your songs and everything is intact, you wonder what the hell is going on? It's because they hit us with a new game, y'all. They hit us with a new secret game. See, these digital surface platforms and these digital platforms that you guys are giving your music up to, you think you're gonna make $1 million, think you're gonna get all this money. Nah, bro. It's all about the streams or the numbers. First and foremost, that's the first new thing going is streaming. And if you don't know nothing about the streaming game, you asked out. So what they did critique the streaming game. When the game first opened up 10 years ago, the digital world, this is why so many individuals made a lot of money independently, because they didn't have clamps on it yet. They didn't have locks on the streaming world yet. They didn't have the game locked down yet. Once they mastered that game, they flipped the game on us again. Just like when they had the game locked down on the hard copies. When you sold hard copy records or hard copy DVD movies and shit, then they controlled the atmosphere, they controlled the narrative, they controlled it then, because they had their hands clamped down on it. So you actually didn't know how many, you on by record looked like you sold 50,000 copies, but they really sold 150. They pocketed that extra 100. You don't know that though, because your record only sold 50. Because they control the narrative, they control the numbers. So it's the same thing now digitally. They didn't figure out how to control the streaming game on us, man, and make a wad of money off the little shit that we make. They make wads of money, bro. So I understand how you niggas out there and you Negroes don't want to get together, man, and we build our own. Every other ethnic, and I'm gonna say this before my closing, every ethnic group had their own except us, bro. The Mexicans is so cold, man. I give them their respect and their props, dog. The Mexicans is so shrewd with it. Them some bitches came up in the game, nigga. They even like, fuck all that. Either we gonna be equal to you some bitches or fuck you. We go to war with you. They built everything we were trying to build or supposed to be building. They surpassed us, bro. I know a lot of you niggas gonna hate that I said that, but it's the fucking truth. They surpassed us and got what we supposed to have, what we supposed to been having when we was in the game. Long in the game of hip-hop. They didn't came along, built their own distribution companies. They built their own fucking network TV stations. Telemundo ain't the biggest station no more. They got their own damn mariachi stations. They got their own soap opera stations. They don't got to watch no English soap operas no more. They got grandmamas and senior citizens all way over in Reseda, Mexico, sitting back watching their people on the soap opera, man. Because they learned the game and they came together as a nation, bro. And they still moving that way as a nation. And that's why they steady building on our stupid jackasses, man. When my people gonna wake up, man? When you gonna open your damn eyes up as wide as they can, man, and wake your mind up, bro? We doing it to ourselves. This ain't got nothing to do with no race but ourselves, bro. On that note, man, something to leave you to think about, man. This shit is crazy, man. How we so behind. We so fucking far behind. It's pathetic, man. Hey, man, listen, man. On that note, man, listen, y'all stay blessed out there, bro. Again, you tapped in, you tuned into one of your favorite shows, man. Uncut, raw, riveting, for the people, by the people, to the people, man. It's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, a.k.a. Bonnie Hunter BJ, man. And yeah, man, we need to get rid of, to all you suckers on the internet, a lot of you suckers. I say this all the time, though, man. Shout out to Big Cutes, man. Triple OG Cutes, man. Shout out back to you, homie. Yeah, straight up, man. I don't understand why you niggas don't want to see peace, man. I don't know the brother. I've been seeing his videos pop up on my timeline, and I see a lot of cats is on him heavy. He from A-Trade Gangster, though. He from the gangsters. From the trade, from the gangsters, though. I know that. What's his name? Young Ant? Keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your work, homie. It's crazy how cats will get on this internet and try to press a line and call niggas punks and pussies and call that brother this and that because he trying to promote and push peace amongst our people and peace amongst the younger generation because he's come from this under this on top of this generation, so he trying to push peace when it's easy for that nigga. You can look at that brother and tell, man, that nigga could be a beast if he want to. That nigga look like he'll slap some shit up. Knock one young niggas in his era, his age bracket in his era, look like he'll fuck over a nigga. And niggas out here trying to be disrespectful over the internet. And if you run into a nigga in the flesh, you ain't gonna say nothing to these dudes. It's like, it'd be crazy, bro. I'm out here. People see me all the time. All the time, bro. All the time, and give me my props in the streets. So it ain't no ducking and dodging when you a real one, man. Ain't no ducking and dodging. It is what it is. On that note, man, listen, bro. To all my people out there, y'all know my motto, man. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive, baby. Stay safe, man. And don't drink and drive. You already know, man. We can't help it over here at the Mighty W. We are taught to survive. Ha! I'm out this bitch. Yeah. Shit, yeah, man. Yes, sir.
In the way I think fast, innovate, West Coast King. You just leaving out the real estate. And that's the realest shit I ever wrote. And all these new niggas out of place, running to these labels when the real money in the streets.
Cal Callaway, what it do, Cal? What's up, nephew? I'm out here.
Every time I see them, I swear they make me laugh. This is shit target, practice before I get them like the starts and like you non-factors. Heavy in the game, the streets is
West Carson. What's up, West Carson?
When I admit it, niggas had it before I got it. All them niggas up, just waiting none of them ready. I'm minus 100,000 and still holding 10 hours undiscovered. And still pushing, so know who you talking to, motherfucker.
That's gonna be paperback and an e-book, Russell.
You're not even in the race, you niggas just in the way I think fast, innovate.